All right, now Kolkata has reported its first positive coronavirus case, but this is not the most disturbing part of this story. What's the scary part is how a patient who had travelled from United Kingdom, 18-year-old student, ignored all safeguards and continued to put lives of others at risk. He's now been isolated, but shouldn't such criminal negligence deserve the harshest punishment? And also, remember, his parents are, in fact, at an influential position. Is there impunity when it comes to the rich, powerful and mighty? Take a look at this story.
The first coronavirus positive case in West Bengal has been reported from Kolkata. But it's the callous attitude of the patient and his ignorance that has created fear and panic in the state. The 18-year-old who was tested positive was studying in UK and returned to India on 15th of March. He landed in Delhi, from where he took a flight to Kolkata. He did not show any symptoms on his arrival. On his return to Kolkata, the boy did not quarantine himself, but instead visited 4-5 places in the city.
There were several lapses as far as the conduct of this 18-year-old coronavirus patient in Kolkata is concerned. Firstly, there were no symptoms and therefore he directly went to his home from the airport rather than going to a government hospital. Then when the family got to know that some of his classmates had been infected after being informed by the college authorities from London, he was taken to a government hospital where doctors turned him away, saying that it was not the designated hospital and he should rather visit the ID hospital in central Kolkata's Beleghata area, which was equipped with the facility of testing coronavirus cases. Finally, his sample was taken the next day and he tested positive. And like this, critical time was lost. At the same time, the possibility of few persons getting infected from this person also got established.
What is even more baffling is the people the Kolkata patient was living with in the UK had tested positive for COVID-19. Despite this, the boy got onto not just one but 2 flights, one international and one domestic, after landing in Kolkata. He did not stay home but instead visited several places across the city. The boy also refused to get himself checked. Son of a secretary-level bureaucrat who works in the Home Department of West Bengal. His parents were part of the meetings with top government officials. They too have been isolated. Police are now tracking the places the boy visited and people he met with. The health department has also sought details of all co-passengers of his flight from UK to Delhi and Kolkata. But shouldn't such criminal negligence be punishable? With Indrajit Kundu in Kolkata, Bureau Report, India Today.
As the Kolkata patient lax attitude comes to fore, West Bengal Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee has now said there is no VVIP or LIP as far as coronavirus is concerned. Anyone who has come from an international flight has to be quarantined and has to follow all rules. There is no sparing for anyone in bureaucracy as well.
তাকে ডাক্তার বলা সত্ত্বেও শুনেছি সে একদিন ডিলে করেছে, এখানে ওখানে ঘুরে বেরিয়েছে। তার মানে কি কত লোকের কন্ট্যাক্টে এসছে? এই রোগটা তো কন্ট্যাক্টে আসলেই হচ্ছে। বিদেশের কেউ যদি কন্ট্যাক্টে আসে, সে বিদেশের ছেলে মেয়েরা আছে, বাবা মার সাথেও যদি কন্ট্যাক্টে আসে, ভাই বোনের সাথেও আসে, আত্মীয় স্বজনের সাথেও আসে, সবাইকে বলবো এখানে চেষ্টা করুন তাদের কোয়ারেন্টাইন সেন্টারে রেখে, যাতে তারা ভালো থাকে, হোমে রেখে আলাদা করে আইসোলেশন করে রেখে, যাতে তারাও ভালো থাকে, আপনারাও ভালো থাকেন। ইরেসপন্সিবল যদি কিছু নিউজ হয় যেটা এই রোগটাকে গ্লোরিফাই করবে অথবা মিথ্যে কথা বলে প্যানিকি ছড়াবে, সেক্ষেত্রে কিন্তু নিউজ যদি সত্য না হয় গভর্নমেন্ট কিন্তু অ্যাকশন নেবে।
You know, it's just not about creating panic as far as people are concerned, but the fact remains that if you have been told by the doctors to check yourself in a hospital, if after that you don't do that, it is on to you. You are not only socially being irresponsible towards yourself and towards others, now look at the problems that all the passengers in that flight and others are going to have. And Manogya Loiwal is joining us from Kolkata. Manogya, the Chief Minister now coming out and saying that everybody has to be treated equally. There is no VVIPs or bureaucracy as far as testing is concerned. But why wasn't this whip cracked earlier? Now, because of one person, there are hundreds, those who will have to possibly go into quarantine and will have to go for testing.
Well, absolutely. You call it callousness or you call it clout. The big question is on who is responsible for all this and the damages already done. This is a big question that is not only being asked in the bureaucracy, but also the common man is raising now on whether it was the clout of the boy that he managed to leave from airport, went home, stayed there, moved out the entire 2 days, and even his mother attended several meetings in Nabanno. Nabanno, remember, is a very important building because that's the same building where all the top officials of government of West Bengal are operating from, as well as Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee too. And at a time when the entire world, including the state, is facing a massive crisis, such kind of attitude is not just risking lives of themselves, but also everyone around. The health department had clearly stated him to be on home quarantine for at least a week, which was not followed in the first place. The second, the airport officials too had conveyed it because he had come and arrived from a foreign country. The basic rule book had to be followed, which was again flouted. And if the family knew about it, why did they hide it in the first place and not follow the rule book themselves?
Well, if you are high and mighty, remember there is no impunity, there is no segregation as far as the virus is concerned. It hits everybody, but by using your clout, by not being responsible, you are risking lives of others as well. Manogya Loiwal will be tracking this story. What kind of action does the government take? We will be following that on this as well. Meanwhile, it's just not Kolkata. 4 passengers who had recently come from abroad and had the self-isolation stamp on their hand. Remember, Mumbai is doing that. Were found on a Garib Rath train near Palghar station. They had flown down from Germany and were headed to Surat. A hue and cry was raised when the train, in the train, and the crew deboarded these passengers at Palghar, and then they were taken into detention by the police. Now they would be in fact sent to an isolation facility.
Hi everyone, Preeti Chaudhary here. Hope you like this video. For latest news and analysis, like and subscribe to the India Today YouTube channel. And don't forget to press the bell icon to stay updated. Thank you for watching.